With any luck, we're alive.
Alright. Just a quick note to you here. The Rock Island and Nail Argama are going to be auto-deploys. You will get to pick one of the other battleships. Oh, so it does look like we are in fact live. Hello everyone! Welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z3 Jigoku. I'm Rio, this is Zero.
It's because the streaming tool itself is linked rather than the account.
Okay, we had a bit of trouble with our Twitch account here, but it looks like we've gotten everything back in one piece here. So, when last we left off, we only went through a single stage thanks to various things that were happening here. We wound up going on the investigate Neo Zeon route, which means that some Gundam stuff has been ongoing. Amuro and Char wound up accidentally running into each other, completely on accident, I mean, at Sweetwater. No, not Sweetwater, at Londenium, which is the colony where he was having talks with the Prime Minister, which broke down horribly and led to his declaring war on the entire Federation. So that's lovely. And once again, Char's shadow full frontal appeared, the second coming of the Red Comet. So we had to beat him down as well after he shot Amuro. I don't think he actually hit Amuro, but he did shoot at Amuro, which is definitely not something Char would be happy about. It is what it is, though. And so now it's time for us to head off and figure out now what exactly we are supposed to do here with the fact that Char has appeared and Char has fled. What do we do? I don't know. But we'll deal with him somehow. So, quickly check the D-Trader. Happy Ace Pilot. Congratulations, Miss Noin. After all, if you had not been dealing with Master Zex all the time, I'm certain you would have become an ace much quicker. Do you not agree? Well, I already know. After all, you're always following behind Master Zex, are you not? I'm doing that because I like it. I don't intend for anyone else to understand it, and if no one else understands it. How splendid, Miss Noin. However, for today at the very least, allow me to congratulate you for your exploits. And as always, thank you for your hard work, Miss Noin. Thanks, AG. Let's see. I'm certain that you have exactly that same smile whenever Master Zex praises you. How splendid you are, Miss Noin. Happy Ace Pilot. Congratulations, Master Bright. How strange is it for a captain like me to be called an ace pilot? Well then, shall I call you the legendary Gundam Captain? No. Well then, I have a question for the legendary Gundam Captain. If you're asking me if new types exist or not, it's completely impossible for me to tell that. No, that is not the question I wish to ask. Do you believe that I could also become a Gundam? What? After all, look. I have things that look somewhat like horns, do I not? What? I have 2 eyes? I guess you're right about that. At the very least, if you want to painting your body painting your body red, white, and blue, you might look something like one. Thank you very much. I shall be sure to do so swiftly. I'm not going to take responsibility for what happens here, though. Thank you for your hard work, Master Alberto. That agent robot? Don't spoke me like that. How cruel of you. Please, refer to me as AG. Tch, as if I'd get along with a robot like you. It is true that if you refer to this world's Anaheim Electronics, I may be but a pathetic worker robot. However, I'm quite an impressive creature for the DEM Corporation. See. After all, once we had confirmed a trade route to this world, we had thought about doing business with Anaheim Electronics. However... I apologize, AG! No! Sorry, AG! Mr. AG! Master AG! It was merely a dimensional joke, Master Alberto. After all... I'm not important enough to be able to make decisions such as that. What? Do not worry about such things. What's with this robot? But please do not worry, Master Alberto. After all, I have already determined that you are not a bad person. After all, your expressions of joy at the activation of the NTD system today have already created a number of Z-chips. That would total 100 Z-chips. I shall go ahead and add them to the squadron's stockpile. So all we need to do is wait until yet another dimensional hole opens and I can return home. Yes. I mean, being able to have a contract with a dimensional merchant group would probably be pretty huge for Anaheim. I mean, even for Anaheim.
Yeah.
Miss Fa? Miss Fa? AG? For a beautiful lady such as yourself, a smile suits you far better than a dismal look such as that. If you are concerned about something, allow me... Please, consult with me. But... I already understand. It is about Master Camille, is it not? Yeah. At a time like this, you need simply smile. After all, a woman's smile is as radiant as the sun to men, is it not? After all, with everything that Master Camille is going through, I'm certain that your smiling face will be able to save him. You might be right. After all, I wanted to help Camille, didn't I? If I just wind up depressed like this all the time, I won't be able to do anything. Thanks, AG. I'll go ahead and try it. Well then, allow us to practice your smile here. So, today as well, let's get to selling. 100 Z-chips added to stockpile. Did you have anything you wanted to buy here, or are you still just waiting for the tension raiser?
I'm really just waiting for the tension raiser. Maybe if we get more crystals, I might purchase the other DEC crystal.
Alright, so. Off we go. June 29th. Unified Calendar Year 1. Rock Highlands Bridge. The Zeta and the New can't come back. Are gonna come back? I'm already moving most of Londobel's main squadrons, but it looks like we aren't having any luck. I wound up reaching out to some of my old acquaintances in order to try and track down their whereabouts, but it looks as if they've been completely sealed away by Anaheim. Is it because they're new type use Gundams? Seems highly likely that that's the case. After all, the Earth Centralists who are in charge of the Federation government at this time, I'm aware of the mere existence of new types. Are they still going on about that? I've heard about this. After the 1-year war, where the people in charge of the government feared the existence of new types, and wound up placing Captain Amuro under house arrest for an extended period of time. Yep. All the way from end of Gundam to start of Zeta, so that's, 7-8 years.
7.
But this is honestly bad. But this is unexplainable, isn't it? Even if they've joined hands with Anaheim, then what on earth does that make the unicorn? I know. After all... the unicorn's got Psycho Frame as its main base, doesn't it? So the people who made a completely new type use Gundam have sealed away all of the other ones. But if that's the case, then your previous explanation about the Earth Centralists makes no sense. Well, Anaheim isn't a monolithic company after all. Particularly in the past few years, Orthovist Carbine's been gaining some traction as a force of her own. That's Alberto's end, isn't it? It's because of those sorts of splits that the unicorn was created, hmm? Well, after all, it is a Gundam. It takes quite a bit of effort to create one. You got any leads at all? I'll go ahead and reach out through Beltorchica to see if the Luio company will be any help here. After all, they've been able to help us poke holes through Anaheim's defenses in the past, haven't they? Beltorchica? She's a former member of Karaba. Right now she's staying on Earth and acting as a support agent for Londo Bell. And she's also a Murrow's. She's the captain's... no, it's nothing. That's his private affairs after all. I have a feeling that I particularly shouldn't tell Chen about it. Because of course...
Which timeline is this?
Nobody knows. And so this could be Char's counterattack, or it could be Beltorchica's children. We don't know. We don't care. We don't get the Hainu either way. Which is kind of sad. Alright, I think I've understood the situation with this. But if possible, be sure to put a rush on getting the Zeta over here. You're worried about Camille? After all, when it comes to his feelings towards Char, his are even stronger than mine, I feel. At this rate, it might end up even having a bad influence on Banagher. From what I've seen to the fights up until now, well, it appears as if Neo Zeon's got some sort of particular interest in the unicorn. Since they've been targeting it, it's highly likely they'll come to us on their own. Well, people say... Yeah. Once again, I cannot think of the idiom to use here. It is, if you do not enter the tiger's nest, you cannot capture a cub. Is what it literally is. Yeah. So I guess we'll have to just wait and see. I guess we don't have time to deal with that that stowaway that Yunoha found, do we? Well, we'll just wind up leaving that to Misato and Miss Suzune. Rock Island's briefing room. Let's see. Her name is Akbarjan Badbayer? Yes. Let's see. We wound up giving the information about you to the people from Holy Angels Academy. And they said it's highly... We've confirmed that you are a member of the Elements. No. Have the potential to be an element. Of course I do. After all. Well, with only that level of protection on their computers, it was an easy thing to hack into their students' data and overwrite it. Because you had an interest in the possibility of riding the Aquarian, you wound up slipping aboard the Nail Argama and getting dragged out to space with the rest of us. Is that what you said? Yeah. These are unusual circumstances right now. Unfortunately, we can't afford to take the time to send you back to Earth right now. Understood. Well then, I guess there'll be a special exception here. But as you are a potential element candidate, I guess you'll be moving with us for a while. Understood. With this, my operation has mostly succeeded here. All that's left is to locate the strongest regular, and with that I'll have cleared this stage. But even so... Do you have any questions? This is... a real rare Higgler? What an incredible scent. This is bad! No, I'm not the same as Kagura. What is it? You know, if you parted your bangs a little bit, you'd be a lot cuter. Huh? Well then, Akbarjan. I guess we'll go introduce you to everyone. Rock Island's hangar. Alright everyone, gather round! This is Akbarjan Badbayer. He'll be fighting alongside us from now on. Oh, Miss Suzune, you were able to remember his name? After all, there have been a lot of kids around lately who had really difficult names. It's a result of all my hard work in studying them. Well, I mean, we've got a lot of weirdos, so...
Yeah.
Well then, Akbarjin! Go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone. It's nice to meet you. The reason I parted my bangs like this isn't because that nice smelling regular told me to. I just thought rather than rebelling against that, going along with things would be the easiest way to do this. Hey, have you got any interest in holes? Be nice if you do. I don't think there are many people like that, Mr. Andy. Huh, he's pretty cute, isn't he? I guess so. Let's see. He feels like he's the sort of shy and naive type, huh? He's definitely a bottom. Definitely a bottom! But could be that he's actually a top? Ah! Ikari, what on earth does she mean by top? I don't really understand. Sankar, quit saying stupid stuff like that in front of Shinji and the others. Understood, Captain. Why does Alto know so much about that world? I hope he doesn't get influenced by some of the idiots around here. Well then, Akbarjin. Let's see. As an apprentice member of the team here, we'll have some of these other people help you. We'll have you help out with some everyone else's tasks. Alright, Hibiki. I'll leave the rest to you. Good luck, Vice Head of the Volunteer Club. Alright then, everyone. As of today, we need to work on preparing dinner. Huh? But wasn't Alto supposed to be in charge of dinner preparations today? Hibiki. He wound up getting dragged in by Alto's provocations, and they wound up betting on the simulator who'd do better. So what happened? It's exactly as you see. Alto wound up winning 3 consecutive battles, and Hibiki splendidly lost all 3. See. Shin. And that weapon combination attack you taught me before was completely pointless. What are you saying? I mean, come on. You're up against a Space Use VF-25. And Alto. I mean, there's no way consecutive attacks would hit against him. Either way, a loss is still a loss. Need to go ahead and start getting prepared here. Yeah, I don't really care. But why are we... Any pilots going to be cooking out here in the hangar? According to Ms. Susune said, apparently the automated kitchen gadgets in the Rock Island aren't doing too well right now. And in order to be able to serve so many people at once, the hangar's the most logical place to do it. Andy, can you make use of your element skills in order to peel these potatoes? That's not something I've ever had anyone ask me to do before. Let's see. Something Jin! Are you talking about me? Yeah, Jin! I'll just call you Jin. Alright, Jin. What's your element power? Can you try and use it to peel these potatoes? Element power? Give it up, Andy. After all, it's just a reserve member, isn't he? I'm sure he's still training his powers. That's how it is, Andy. Just give up and do it yourself. Alright, Vice Captain. We'll take care of this in 2-man teams. Anadra and Audrey, Amada and Andy, Katz and Hathaway, Gimme and Terry. Let's see. And finally Sosuke and me, Jin and Shinji. Huh? Is Shin gonna be alone? That's strange. I mean, it should have been a coincidence that there are this many, that we have an odd number of people, right? No, I'm certain we had an even number of people, right? If I remember correctly, shouldn't the last person left over be Camille? That guy. What the hell is he thinking, going off and slacking off on his own? It's fine. After all, Camille's not feeling too good right now. But even so, it's fine. After all, when it comes to peeling potatoes, I just need to work twice as hard, don't I? Alright then, let's get started, Audrey. But even if I say that, this is my first time peeling potatoes. Don't worry, Banadger. After all, I've done this sort of thing before, so I can show you the basics at least. Well, Hathaway, since you're going to be here until we can let you off the ship, be sure to at least help out with the preparations here. Yeah. Good luck, Hathaway. It's a good chance for you, Hathaway. Good chance here, Hathaway. So let's compete to see who can peel more. I'm going to go ahead and ask you here, Sasuke, but do you have any experience with peeling potatoes? When it comes to dealing with a knife, I'm already well acquainted with how to utilize them. But we aren't talking about fighting enemies. We're talking about potatoes. What about you? Well, I mean, I've been trained in the arts of survival here. I can't even imagine throwing away the skins. In other words, you're also an amateur. What are you doing, Andy? You filled the potato with holes! Oh, come on! And it's completely pointless for me to try and peel these potatoes with just my powers. What's with these guys? Kagura lost to idiots like these? Nice to meet you, Jin. Yeah. Is this your first time doing something like this? Yeah. Alright then, I guess I'll go ahead and get started here. You're really skilled. Is that so? If you like that, I'll leave my part to you as well. That's no good, Mr. Jin. Ah! I'm sorry I startled you. Oh, Miss Yunaha, did you come here to help? Yeah, and I want to meet Jin. Huh? I want to apologize for spooking you in the hallways yesterday, Jin. I'm Yunaha Surur. What is this feeling? Back to L5. We're sort of orbiting the L5 Lagrange point here. The Relula's hangar. Oh, is it Gyunei? Incredible. I honestly think it's impressive. Think that you'd be able to clear over 52% on a grade 2 simulator from the start? I've had a bit of training on simulators before. But it definitely isn't normal. You're definitely a natural at this, Quess. A natural? It's almost like you're a new type. Huh. Well, isn't that obvious? So that's the girl that the captain brought along. Who are you? I'm Nanai Miguel. Oh, head of the New Type Research Institute. Gyunei. Yeah. Have her go back to her room for a little bit for now. No, have her brought along to my room here soon. I'd like to give her a couple of tests. Understood. If what the captain said is true, she could become a splendid force for us. Incredible, Quess. I think that even Miss Nanai's set her sights on you. Who's the captain? It's what she calls Commander Char Asnable. Including me. There are a lot of people close to him who've called him that since long before. But I don't like that Nanai person. Don't say that. After all, I'm quite indebted to her. Why's that? Keep this a secret here, but there are plenty of times when I've got no clue what on earth the captain's thinking. And just look at me. From what I've seen, the captain keeps on saying that he's doing everything for the sake of the space noise, but it seems like he's got a more personal reason he's doing all this. Don't tell me. He's in order to put an end to his fight against that Amuro guy? Could be. But he isn't just fighting against Amuro Ray. Camille Bean and his other old allies are there as well. In other words, the captain may be using this war to put an end to his personal grudges. What's with that? After all, well, when you're as intelligent as the captain is, There are a ton of impossible things you could try and do. But if the captain does wind up going too far, or there needs to be someone there to stop him, don't you think? That's the reason I decided to turn myself into a cyber new type. So that's the reason you're dead to that Nanai lady. But even so, even with all the skills of the new type research lab, I wasn't able to become a true new type like you, Quess. So, well, that's why I think that's why they'd like to take you along and study you for a bit. What do you mean? No. No, I'd like to go along with you for a while and study you. What do you mean by go along with you? Are you worried about our difference in age? Whenever you start talking about the captain, you always get all fired up, don't you? That's not right! What the hell are you doing? Sullying the sacred halls of the Rululu with your presence, cyber new type? Annoying one has shown up here. And who's this? This is the leader of our Vanguard Squadron, Angelo Zauper. Vanguard Squadron? Is that the captain's? That's right. I serve directly under the Red Comet. Watch your tone. Call him full frontal as he should be. But it's strange for a body double to have his own advanced guard, don't you think? Well, you watch your tongue, cyber new type. After all, with the way Neo Zeon is right now, we serve as the captain's right hand. Your commander's just someone who's bearing the type, who's carrying on, and then trying to imitate Char's legend. To me, at least, the true Red Comet is none other than Full Frontal himself. You've got quite the guts for just a loyal dog. Do you really think that he could win against the Supreme Commander? How dare you! Leave it at that, you two. Captain? Youngsters such as you should be sure to accept each other. But to clash such as this is not a bad thing. However, if that is the case, I have a perfect spot in mind for you to be able to do so. A perfect spot? This is a good time. I'm rather displeased that I must do this so soon after rendezvousing, but I'd like you to assist the lieutenant. This person... Hi, Marida. We have not seen Marida Cruz yet, but... Let's see. And this chapter should be Leader of the Next Generation. So, deploy your other battleship. Figured as much. You've confirmed the squadrons from Neo Zeon are approaching. It's just like Commander Bright said. There are the 4 squadrons. Alright. We'll launch our troops as well. Launch your 15 squads. We have 2 left.
Okay, 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
I guess slot 10 is just empty.
Yes, because you had someone who got auto-deployed and a Taurus there. So it's going to be Camille in a Rizal and Nadra in the uniform. Let's stand at the head. So the split horn's shown itself. Do you understand, Angelo Zauper? Our competition this time is to see who can capture that white thing first. Don't get ahead of yourself, Gyunei Guss. Let's make sure not to die, though. After all, the new type research lab has sunk quite a bit of money into you, haven't they? Hey, are you not going to participate in the game? I have no interest in it. All I shall do is carry out my mission to destroy Z-Blue. You really are you really get things, don't you? Get things? I wonder if I could call you a new type. Just like Gyunei, I'm only a cyber new type. It's got nothing to do with that. After all, clarifying things into people who understand things and don't understand, you definitely seem to be the sort of person who does. I'm Quess. Nice to meet you, Lieutenant Marida. Quess, are you not afraid of the battlefield? I don't know. But at the very least, the captain lent me this mobile suit. So I've got to be sure to try and live up to his expectations. So Supreme Commander's your master, huh? Did you say something? No, don't worry about it. Gyunei, I'll watch over Quess. Do as you like. That helps, Marida. Thank you. Chih. How disgusting it is to see the two cyber new types getting along so well. So they really are targeting the unicorn? It would be nice if we were able to whittle down Neo Zeon's numbers a little bit with this. Camille, I'm leaving you to cover Banager. You listening, Camille? I heard you. Camille? Alright, everyone. Advance and destroy the enemy squadrons while protecting the unicorn. If possible, though, attempt to capture some of the enemy commanders. We need as much information as we can get on Neo Zeon. Understood. That quad wing from back at Industrial 7's here, too. What's wrong, Hathaway? Somehow I understand. Quess is out there. So, destroy all enemies. Don't let Banager or Camille die. As our point is within 4 turns, defeat Gyunei, Angelo, Marida, and Quess. All on the same turn. I was gonna say, that's all on the same turn, isn't it? And I believe you get 50 bonus Z chips if you have the Nail Argama attack Kshatriya. So feel free to keep on moving, but do check all of the boss units. Because we have not seen most of them.
I've seen this one before.
Yeah, Gyunei and the Jagdoga with Beam Saber, Beam Assault Rifle, and Funnels. We have Quess and her Jagdoga with Beam Saber, Mega Gatling Gun, and Funnels. Then we've got the Kshatriya here. I personally really like the Kshatriya's design and the heavy armor aspect of it. It has Beam Saber, Funnel, Chest Mega Particle Cannons, and Funnel All-Out Assault.
And this is why it's such a great support unit. Funnels.
Mm-hmm.
Ammo-based.
No, energy-based.
Energy-based, unlike all the ammo-based ones. So it can
keep fighting for a long time. Yeah, in addition, I mean, we've also got Angelo to deal with, but he's no problem, really. Quite the range K has.
Well, that is his half upgrade. The range on it goes up by 2. And he gains 5 ammo.
Even so, it's impressive.
It normally only starts with 5 ammo. Let's get some song going.
White Reflection.
That's a bit better than I was expecting.
Also note it was the wing that got the kill there.
I mean, I'm not surprised by that portion.
Well, considering that its machine cannon is far weaker than, you know, the Death Knight's scythe.
I don't think that's actually the case.
3550 versus 4100.
But zero system.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Things are going okay for now. After all, SR point is only defeat all the bosses within 4 turns. And on the same turn. You can feel free to deal with everyone else later. Yes, I do believe we should be getting another Jegan this stage. Yep, another Jegan. Guess who doesn't love Jegans? Unicorn. I love the music from Unicorn. Do I need to check the Dreissens?
I believe Unicorn was not originally here.
By that, do you mean the OVAs?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I think I should watch the OVAs. Lots of people say they're superior. Due to cutting out a lot of fluff.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure that the Dreissens are supposed to have funnels. Some very strange funnels. Let's see, Tri-Blade. Okay, not quite. So, Dreissens have things called Tri-Blades. They're throwing weapons that have high-speed rotating blades that move towards the target using a single vernier mounted at the base of the weapon. Typically stored in the backpack, and they can carry anywhere from 1 to 3. Depending on if you use the holsters for its giant bazooka and heat saber or not. They seem like funnels to me, but I guess they aren't inherently manipulatable after they've been thrown. But they're pretty cool looking.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Then Roger, just that.
Is that Quadwings here again? Come to think of it, if I fight against that white mobile suit that was the start of this entire thing. If that's the case, I'll put an end to this fight here and now. And for Master's sake as well, I'll rescue Lady Minerva. That white one, is it a new model Gundam? Just the eye field was enough.
Because of that thing. Most likely.
Hello, Angelo. Please don't die from this Jericho. He's just using his beam hawk.
I know.
Regret this in the next life.
Perfect. I think.
Should be.
I mean, that's a little over 10%.
I love that sound effect. Poing. Oh wow. Beware new types.
Yeah.
What? Sounds like we've got an audio glitch here. It's still playing Chirico's theme, even though...
No, that's not an audio glitch.
Oh, changed Orgus's?
Yeah, I changed Orcus to Chirico's theme.
Okay.
It's too calm.
Beam Saber. Get out of the way, Camille Bidden! Camille Bidden. I've got no business with you! Of course. Without shaking, you've gotten over Char's appearance. You're no longer a match for me! What? That man. How could he understand Mr. Camille that much? See. You You're someone that Char's will voice his approval of. If I can defeat you, that'll be a proof of my strength. Fortunately, today my target's you, Splithorn. You alone! Calm down. Element system engaged.
Knew it would happen sooner or later.
So let's see. I feel that once you take out Quess, Hathaway should appear. Once you take out Marida, you'll probably lose the unicorn.
Almost certainly. This should not kill. Should.
I don't know. This is the time for humans to be fighting each other. Just fly him. He doesn't have to fly quite as far to get to the moon now, does he?
He may have to fly farther, actually. Depends where in space we are.
Pretty sure the L5 point is closer to the moon. It's either L1 or L3. That's, the one that's opposite the Earth. But I do not remember.
Everything.
So let's see. The grunge points. Yes. Actually, no. It looks like the L3 point, is just about the same. Yeah, L3 point should have exactly the same distance to travel. No, L5, because we're at L5. So, L3 is directly opposite the Earth, on the other side of the Sun. The L1 point is something like 3/4 of the way between the Earth and the Moon. Between the Earth and the Sun. Wait. Oh no, it does have much farther to go than from the Earth. Yeah. Yeah, I was reading this diagram wrong. Yeah, so the L3 point is directly opposite the Earth on the other side of the Sun. The L1 point is looks to be twice the length from the Earth to the Moon. So you have the Earth to the Moon, and then that same distance again to L1.
Then
L2.
again, there's a moon right here.
Yeah, well, visible. The L5 point is apparently the same distance from the Sun as the Earth is, just differently along. The L4 point, the L4 and L5 with the Earth and the Sun form a perfect diamond with two equilateral triangles. So, Lagrange points. They're weird. But important. If we ever do decide to go to space and build space colonies. Can the Nail Argama hit the Kshatriya? Nope. Maybe if you closed in.
Yeah, if I closed in, I could.
But at this point in time, the problem is... Quess.
What does this look like in space?
No clue.
Since you basically never use this attack.
Because it's super.
It uses it.
Still talks about georotation, geogravity, and geomagnetism, despite the fact we're not on, the Earth. Even if we were to die, Neo Zeon will live! Sure. Sure it will, weirdos.
I say, but it's a nice, stupidly strong attack.
If you're gonna do that, don't bother with the positron cannon.
Thanks to them, I can recklessly use the positron cannon.
Gyunei Guss, Marida Cruz, Angelo Zauper, and Quess Paraya. I was thinking, which of them is the best character? And then thought, well, the thing is, there's really no questions there. Between which of those four, who's the best character? Because Angelo sucks.
What do you mean?
Yes.
When you say best character, do you mean best character or best pilot type?
As character.
Well, there's no doubt that it's Marida.
Yes, that's what I was saying. I said that, and then I realized, wait a minute. The other ones are Angelo Zauper, who absolutely sucks. Gyunei Guss, who's a cyber new type, and of the mildly crazy variety. Quess, who is almost universally hated, and then Marida Cruz, who's actually a good character. So, yeah.
It's not really much of a contest.
Yeah, but Marida is a very good character. The hit chance,
Yeah.
even though she's only a cyber new type.
Sure, I'll trust that up.
Cyber new types are in fact weaker than regular new types. So this is one of those rumored restricted soldiers.
Unless your name is For Murasame.
So just as a fun note for everyone, cyber new type is one of those times when localization did an absolutely brilliant job. Because in Japanese, cyber new types are just strengthened humans, reinforced humans, something like that.
The same term used to refer to the original Kamen Rider.
But in American they decided, but in English they decided that sounds kind of stupid. Let's go for something else. And so they came up with the term cyber new type. Accelerate.
That's stupid.
It's barely not enough. It's not enough to use the Macross attack. Not worth the extra Z chips.
No, I just mean on this particular turn.
Oh, then that means you aren't going to go for the kills this turn.
No, I wasn't planning on going for kills this turn.
I thought that was part of why you'd accelerated God Mars. Or are you trying to go for the battleships?
I did accelerate God Mars to attack that. Switch over to Pro. But health.
Yeah. Part of this song I would try and sing, except for the fact that it's got a rep that I cannot do. How much health has Angelo got?
Low.
I feel you could almost get them all this turn.
Almost. On counterattacks, I definitely could. But I don't feel like doing that.
Thinking about Gundam stuff here. As a fun note for everyone who's been curious about, who's been saddened about it up until now, by the end of this game, we'll get a song. So now come to think of it, we'll probably put that on it as soon as we get it. But Beyond the Time will be available as a theme. So we'll probably wind up putting that on the new as soon as we get it. So who doesn't love Beyond the Time?
People whose souls are weighed down by gravity?
Yeah, sure. That works.
Yeah, no, I just barely could not. Would be unable to. I have
1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 guys left.
3. Oh wait, Alta, right.
Yeah, Alto, Unicorn.
Besides, I do want the experience.
You mean the Z-chips?
No, I mean the experience from...
You want to be more careful with how you deliver the experience.
Because a couple of people have been,
Underleveled.
noticeably underleveled.
And you don't know how this has happened.
No. You're back to being overleveled. Well, around the right level. Most people are around the right level now. I just don't know...
Curve's a bit low.
You're
Ultima's a bit low. Your battleships are, of course, pathetic, particularly the Nail-Argama there.
Well, yeah, the Nail-Argama is... kind of worthless.
Look at that hit. Mega. Can't remember what the... Beam Magnum, that's it. Not Mega, it's just the Beam Magnum.
Yes, it's one of the few ones that doesn't have a bunch of things strapped to its name.
Mega Hyper Bazooka Rocket Launcher?
The Mega Hyper Particle Cannon is one of them.
No, the Mega Hyper Bazooka Rocket Launcher Cannon. Yeah, why don't they have one of those? What?
The F-91s. The F-91, I believe, has one of those ridiculously named launcher-type things.
I believe I, in fact, have that in the, whatchamacallit?
SD?
No, not SD.
Oh, hey, I'm going to fight it anyway.
Alright, Kshatriya. The Code Wings is coming! Hurry up and prepare to intercept! I can feel it. But he never is on that ship. What is this feeling? feel a mysterious peace coming from her.
It's our excellent effect.
I got through it all. Rondo Bell's here. Drop them. Funnels. Or Clue 12. But in a series where the clues may not exist.
What?
They never go through double Zeta.
Right, yeah.
So... that makes me wonder, did the events of double Zeta happen? Do the clues even exist?
Well, evidently the clues exist.
Pilot of the Splithorn, hurry up and surrender already! This guy, what's he saying? Don't you listen to what they're saying, Menager! They're targeting you! Since you've ignored my warning, it looks like I'll have to rough you up a bit. After all, I have quite a debt to pay back to you here. Oh yeah, no. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
So, we have the Girazul, the two Jagdogas, and the Kshatriya.
C2 for real. Let's fix that.
And to be emergency heals.
You know, you gotta keep space. You're a little low level, so. That's a break.
Yes, you can. She has lock on the bottom. You have both Blessing and Cheer. That one is Cheer. That one is Blessing.
Just to say. Alright, C2.
Yeah. That's one of the good
Oh,
things
and the
about
shuttle's
C2.
learned it. You learned it.
Yeah. Well, of course, you know, it's the person who can do that. Off he goes. Goodbye, Angelo. Maybe try the Rosen Zulu next time. All it did was use its weakest attack on a maximum break. Captain, be sure to win this! It's proof that it knows you should be able to kill.
There will never be an MG Kshatriya.
I mean, even the HG is stupid expensive.
No, it's because there's a Re 100.
Okay?
Yeah, there's a Re 100 Kshatriya.
I thought it was just the HG.
Nope.
Impossible! Part of the Vanguard squad such as I would! Goodbye, Angelo. You deserve it. You're a jerk. You're kind of a jerk. Possible! Do you think I would lose before those cyber new types? I shall not forgive you, Z-Blue. I shall be sure to pay you back for this! How pathetic, Angelo. Your title is leader of the Vanguard squad. That is pointless, isn't it? As long as I'm able to capture that Splithorn, everything will be perfect. Let's go!
Ow. 20 claws and lag.
Was it all 20?
Felt like it. The Kshatriya repair.
Yes.
Mostly repair.
It's not really repaired.
Well, actually it is. They repaired one of its broken wings, just not the leg.
Mugen Punch.
And the head got changed a fair bit. And that's where the full armor unicorn gets its javelins from.
No, I'm pretty certain
No,
it's
it
the other way
is.
around.
I am not it is.
I'm not arguing this with you. Because remember, though, there's a reason that the full armor unicorn, you know, it looks like a part of the full armor unicorn rather than being something that's ripped off something else. It may be that the Kshatriya used it before the full armor unicorn, but I'm pretty sure it was a part of the equipment for the full armor unicorn. That the Kshatriya just borrowed because, you know, most of its stuff had been ruined. Damn it! Thought Angelo's just going to laugh at me again? Just you wait, see, Blue. I'm not the sort of person who'll just take this lying down. We're gonna chase him down, but not her. Yeah! You're going too far, Camille! We're able to capture him. I thought what's going on with Lieutenant Quattro. Camille? This is bad. Camille beaten. So you've come here to be shot down by me? Ah! Mr. Camille? That's... too slow. Pleasure! This is bad. He's lost consciousness. Damn it! How pathetic, Camille. As you are right now, you're no match for me. Gah! I shall claim both this mobile suit and its pilot. Retreat, Gyunei Guss. Ah, damn it. Came after everything was done to clean things up. Pleasure! Richard Camille, something else is coming. Oh, fine. You cheese? They showed up here of all places? Our enemies are unmanned. There's no time to be whining about them. Everyone, take care of the Uchis. Yes. Don't think about anything but pulling through this. Not sure. Destroy all enemies. Don't let Camille die.
Oh, there's the answer off the wiki.
Mm-hmm.
The beam javelins were originally designed for the regular unicorn, not the full armor unicorn, and were never used. The only thing that used them was
the Kshatriya.
The Kshatriya.
As I said, they were designed for the unicorn. How are you, girl?
It's because the full armor unicorn is full-on cycle frame, full funnel version. And you get it in the second game.
You get the full armor unicorn. But it takes a while. Even though it's just known as the Banshee. Just the Banshee, not known as the Norn. I believe.
And use all of your Evangelion units in Chapter 5. And then get them all back 2030. So.
Me.
You get the new build 3.0 versions.
Here, girl. Good Black House.
Do you think it's overkill?
Just a bit. Are you okay, Quess? I'm fine, Marida. It's like this, I could score treat on my own. What's with that Jigen? Who's piloting it? Don't tell me! Come back, Hathaway! Quess! That mobile suit, it's pursuing me? Stop it, Quess! This, you can't go with Neo Zeon! Hathaway? What you're trying to do is start a war! You can't help him with that! Quit talking like you understand things! As if you don't understand this, Hathaway! Quess! How dare you! Camille! Back Hathaway up! Understood! Quess! Quess! Lieutenant Quattro. Did you go back to being Char to do things like this? So we now have Hathaway and a Jegan. Well, that's glorious.
Oh, jeez.
What? Level 22 on the Mazinger.
How did that happen?
No clue.
Anyways, let's soften up a tiny bit.
It's all up to you. Well, thankfully you should still have plenty of healers. You're going to make it so that Sayaka hits as well?
Yeah, sure, just for safety.
That ought to be more than enough.
Really, it's nothing on its own should be more than enough to deal 5,000 damage. Only maximum.
Poor Marida. Marida does not have a good life in Unicorn. By sheer virtue of being one of the blue clones. One of the last ones left.
Okay.
Yes.
From Gundam Build Fighters Kono Tra. The, I think it was like magazine who designed things. The full armored unicorn Gundam Kiwami. Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. That person has truly overdone that. Thruster module acquired.
That's useful.
Think I'd have to retreat here when I could see Lady Minerva? Marida Cruz, retreating. Sorry, Marida. I'm certain that you've been pushing yourself to try and rescue me. Now that Char's here, all I can do is search for something I can do. Some way to stop this war. So just quickly here. Poor Hathaway. What?
You didn't use Hathaway at all either.
No.
And he didn't gain any kills.
No. Because Hathaway sucks. Yes, Hathaway has a whopping 6 kills. Level 15. Stats are pathetic. Yeah. He's a new type though, and he's got luck! He's a new type level 2 with strong luck and support attack level 1. His 2 spirit commands are effort and vigor. He's a new Jegan. And that's really all that can be said.
Cool.
Now, I'm sure that Hathaway could become, you know, a good unit if you trained him, but
That requires
he's
training.
Hathaway. If he was, you know, Mufti Nabu Aaron or whatever, that would be a different matter. Because then you'd have the Chi Gundam. But as Hathaway Noah, it's not worth it. So anyways, I was trying to look up the F91 earlier here to see what it is. It utilizes... The only thing it says is it has just a beam launcher. No Mega, no Hyper, nothing like that.
I thought it was more.
It has a Mega Machine Cannon, which is its chest Vulcans. It's got a So yeah, it's equipped according to the wiki with Vulcans, Mega Machine Cannon, Beam Sabers, Beam Rifle, VSBR, the variable speed beam rifles on the back, the Beam Launcher, Beam Shield. Its Beam Shield spare unit can be used as a throwing weapon? Okay.
Yeah. He throws it and then detonates it.
Kind of like the, Zeta's Beam Confuse.
Yeah, basically the Beam Confused, but a shield.
Beam Confuse! So if I remember correctly, the Beam Confuses hit all attack in this.
I was going to say we could check it, but then I remembered we don't actually have...
Yeah, you don't have the Zeta. Yes, the Beam Confuse and the High Mega Launcher, or whatever it is that's the one that the Zeta has, is also a hit-all. So 2 hit-all attacks. The Zeta really is quite good, even if it has lost the Wave Rider Crash for this game.
You know what? Fine. Hathaway, get a kill. Even you can do this.
Yes, I'll definitely get you back. As if I could die until that happens. Even if I'm facing down Char himself. Yeah, don't push your luck, Hathaway. So it's about 10 years from Char's counterattack to Hathaway's flash, right?
Yeah.
So Char's counterattack is 93. Hathaway's flash is like 103 to 105.
I think it's 105.
To the wiki we go!
But yeah. Just got some enemies to deal with.
Hathaway's... Hathaway's flash. Senko no Hathaway. Let's see. So there's a 3 novels written from 1989 to 1990. It's 12 years after the events of Beltorchica's children. Huh. The new mobile suits were designed by the guy who did Zormer. Yes. The terrorist, as Hathaway became the terrorist, Mufti Nabi Eren. Commandeering the prototype She Gundam, which fights against the Odysseus Gundam.
Help with the Penelope Gundam.
No. The Odysseus and the Penelope are the same thing.
Oh.
Yes. So the Penelope is the full form of the Odysseus Gundam. If the Penelope casts off its outer armor that enables its atmospheric flight with its Minovsky craft and stuff, then it becomes just the Odysseus Gundam. Yeah, the Odysseus and the Penelope are the same thing. Confirmed all enemies have been destroyed. Captain! How do you intend to take responsibility for this? Even if you don't say that, I'm still working on it right now. Camille. Hathaway! Get... If even you'd showing up on the battlefield like that. If you had, you'd be left to take care of your mother and Jamin. Why did I let you play around on those simulators just to put yourself in danger like that? Did you want to meet with Quess, Hathaway? Of going to take her back. You... Quess's abilities are being taken advantage of by Char. It's impossible for you. As if I'd let her be made use of like that. At this rate, her skills are going to be exploited, strengthened, and she's just going to be a tool for Char. I'll be sure to stop it! Stop it already, Hathaway. You! Wait a minute, Captain Bright. Wait. I'll take care of Hathaway here. Cats? Please. I'll be sure to protect him. So... Be sure not to sadden your mother. Yeah. Isn't that good, Hatha? Thanks, Cats.
Did he actually call him Hatha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hasa. Yeah. But even so, this is a whole lot more complicated than I'm thinking. I mean, you're trying to deal with a girl who's totally infatuated with another guy. In addition, he's a guy who's a lot older than her. Huh? But I understand. And the only thing that's awaiting her at this rate is an incredible tragedy that can't be undone. Cats. So I'll definitely be sure to help you take Cats back from Char. Is he talking about foreign Rosamia, I wonder? Probably. Yeah. Both Cats and Hathaway, who have only thought of as kids, are growing up. Looks like both Captain Bright and I may not have any need to stick our noses in here. All that's left is... Do you understand what I want to say, Camille? I know! The only reason the Benadryl got taken is because I... That's not it, Camille! Shin? I'm gonna put it straight here. You're just covering Lieutenant Quattro's shadow. You're just like me from back when I just blindly followed Commander Turtle's orders. At that time, said this Camille. No. At that time, you said this to me, Camille. But now you've stopped trying to decide things for yourself and are just going along with whatever someone else has laid out for you. And just like that, you're troubling Lieutenant Quattro's shadow. Oh, and losing sight for the things you need to do. Lieutenant Quattro isn't here anymore. You need to fight of your own will. It's just like you say. So if that's so, you understand what to do, right? Things you have to do here. Yeah. Sorry, Captain Moreau. I think I got in your way a bit. It's fine, Shin. After all, I think that the way you said it was precisely what Camille needed to hear. Captain Amaro? Please excuse us for 1 second as we're having a couple of technical issues. Alright, so, we should have that solved now. Captain Moreau, if you understand, there's nothing more for me to say. But, yeah, I was sure to rescue Benadryl myself. Camille. But what should we do? I mean, we don't even have any clues where they've taken him. I think I've got an idea as to where he might be. Lieutenant Dagusa? You know where Bonachri is? The Neo Zeon troops that took him. They're most likely headed to Palau. Palau? Some mining operation set up inside your Side 6. Right now it's become an outpost for Neo Zeon, though. Just you wait, Bonachri. I'll definitely rescue you. So, as of right now, you do not have the unicorn.
Oh my god, that's going to get aced. Not this chapter, but...
Highly likely to be next.
So, do we continue?
Yeah, why not?
I should probably take my leave.
Take your leave.
Yeah.
Alright. If you'd rather stop here, we can go ahead and do that. After all, we don't seem to have anyone watching us.
Yeah, no. Here.
Well, if no one's really watching us here, I suppose we can go ahead and stop here. Alright, so. Sorry to cut the stream short here, but no one seems to have been watching here these past few days, so hopefully we'll have better luck with this tomorrow. So, I hope you all are having a wonderful day and been enjoying this. Until later, have a nice day.
See you.